Hi there, Mary here with Beyond Compulsion, the How to Stop resource for compulsive and or addictive behaviors. Today I want to talk about the compelling element to fighting in relationships. There's a lot of fighting going on in relationships right now, arguments. A lot of it, I call them COVID relationship casualties because there's so many things happening now that are challenging people in addition to their normal challenges. There's a lot of advice available, for couples that are struggling. Number one being communication. You need to communicate, right? Or recognize each other's love languages and love your partner the way they want to be loved and vice versa, and resolve your fights before bed, schedule dates, special time together, intimate time, maybe unplug. Gratitude, showing gratitude, maybe make a list of appreciation for your partner and gratitude for your partner, and even avoiding triggers, and taking space. Taking time. When you get into that argument, just take some space. Now, with all compulsive behaviors, the thing is you feel compelled, right? Now, it's easier said than done to take that space. It's not a good idea to get in that last word, but you feel compelled to do it anyway. It's not a good idea, but you do it anyway, right? And then it just spirals down. You've seen it a million times. Spirals down, and you get nowhere. So now you start diagnosing your partner. Okay, he's a narcissist. She's a sociopath. And I know there are narcissists and sociopaths for real, right? But there's a lot of diagnosing of he's a narcissist, she's a sociopath, when the truth is you're just stuck in this pattern of the fighting and you want to get the last word in, and it's compelling. So to say, oh, just separate and take this space, much easier said than done. So I can provide a tool for people struggling, fighting within their relationships that will make it so that you actually can. How to separate when things start to spiral out of control. I can provide that tool, and this idea that avoid these triggers. Well, most people, once the fight begins, they don't even remember what triggered it because it becomes this, its own being, right? So when it starts to happen, I can provide the tool that you can actually effectively separate, because the couples I've worked with, they want the same thing. They ultimately want the same thing. They know if they engage, it's going to spiral into hell. But like any compulsion, it's a bad idea, but you do it anyway. So I can provide that tool to be able to separate, so ultimately you can both get what you want. And also, there's the advice, well, don't get involved with the wrong person. Again, easier said than done. You feel compelled, you feel attracted to this person, even though this person is not a good idea for me for the long term, right? So I can also provide a tool to not get into the wrong relationship, because it's so much easier said than done. So if you're interested in any of my techniques for relationship struggles, before you diagnose your partner as a narcissist or a sociopath and write them off, visit beyondcompulsion.com, or you can email me at beyondcompulsionllc@gmail.com. That's beyondcompulsionllc@gmail.com. Or call me at 503-502-9340. You can even text me, 503-502-9340, and we can talk about it. So thank you for listening and have a great day.